last class you have studied few safety rules which we have to follow on the road to avoid the accidents. So, as I have said, which will not occur only on the road. It may occur anywhere, even while playing and even at your school. So, in today's class also, we will learn few safety rules which we have to follow while playing and when you are there at your school. Okay? What are the other chances of getting injured? Let us see. Okay? So here are few points. That is so here you can see while playing also we will get hurt. We will be injured many times if we are not careful. So while playing also we should be very careful. See, safety rules while playing. What are the safety rules we have to follow while playing? Do not play on the road. Yes, already we have discussed this point that we should not play on the road because the road which is not the place for to which is not the place to play, right? On the road suddenly vehicles will come, so that we should not play on the road. Okay, then do not play behind parked vehicles. We should not play behind the parked vehicles. Suppose some vehicles are parked, it is standing, it is stopped. We should not play, maybe bus or car. We should not play behind it, backside of it. We should not play. Why? Because if the parked vehicle suddenly, if it is moved, driver or any person unknowingly, if the park vehicle he moves, what happens? It may even hit. Okay, when he take the reverse or when he have to go in a different direction, when he takes the reverse, it may hit and it may cause injury. So anyone should not play behind the parked vehicle. It may hurt or it may we may get injury if the parked vehicle is moved. Okay, we should not play behind the parked vehicles. Next, do not swim alone or in the deep end of the swimming pool. Yes, we should not play. Smaller children should not play alone in the swimming pool. You know that water, when we play with the water, we feel so happy. We will be very happy to play with the water. But at the same time, it is the water, playing with water is most dangerous also, especially in a swimming pool and all. So smaller children, while going to swimming pool, you should not go alone. You have to go with an adult. Any elder should be there with you. Then only you have to go to the swimming pool. And even as you will be very small, or if you are a very small children, or small children should not go deep end of the swimming pool. It may cause dangerous. Okay, smaller children alone should not play with the water when there is a much water. And even if suppose they are going for swimming pool and all, they should not go deep. They should not go deep end of the swimming pool. It may cause dangerous. Okay. Not only this, there are many things. Even while playing kabaddi also, we should not harm others. We have to follow the rules which are there in the game, or we have to follow the safety rules and we have to play. Okay? While playing anything, we have to be very careful. And here, some people will have the habit of playing shuttlecock on the road. So, we should not do it. Anyone should not do it. Okay? So, should not play on the road. We should not play behind the parked vehicles. Our smaller children should not swim alone, and they should not go deep end of the swimming pool. Okay, these are the safety rules we have to follow while playing. Then, yes, some of the small accidents even which may takes place in our school also while playing and all. See here, safety rules in school. See, stand in a queue while getting in and out of the school bus. Yes, of course, you are doing it. While when you are getting down from the school bus and when you are going to climb the school bus, what you have to do is you have to stand in a line. You have to make the queue. That is, you have to stand in a line. You should not group or you should not run. Okay? If you group and if you rush, you may fall one upon another and you may get injury. So you have to make the queue while getting down of the school bus or when you are going to home at that time when you are climbing. You have to go in a line and you have to stand in a line and then one by one you have to climb the bus. You should not group when your friends, if they push us, you may fall down and even you should not push and pull. Okay? So, and in the school you will do many activities like you will go to play, you will go for PT period, you will go for library, you will go for mess, right? So many activities you do, you will go anywhere like this, library and mess and all. At that time and all, you have to go in a line and you have to come in a line and you should not run. Okay? Or in a line also you should not push and pull each other. You may fall if it is done. You may fall and you may get injury. So, it is the way of even maintaining the discipline also. Okay. So, next what you have to do after the morning assembly gets over, after the morning assembly gets over, do not run to the class. Do not run to the class. Move in a queue, else you or your friends may trip and fall. Yeah. So when you get down from your bus, when you come in a line, you reach to your class. Again, you will come back or you will come out of your classroom for the assembly. After assembly gets over, how will you reach your classroom? Again, in a line, you have to move to your classroom. You should not run. If you run, what happens? You may fall. You may trip and fall. Trip means you may slip and you may fall. Okay? You are not doing it, I know. So, that is very good if you are following all these safety rules. Okay? So, these are the few safety rules which you have to follow in school. I hope you are all doing it. Yes. Sometimes what happens, though we take care, though we follow the safety rules, accidents takes place. Suddenly accidents takes place. Even though when we are taking care, unknowingly some accidents happens. Someone will fall down, something happens. What to do at that time? We should not be panic. We should not scare at that time. Suppose some person has got an injury. What we have to do? Yes, you know it. What we have to do? We have to do the first aid. We have to give the first aid to the injured person. Okay? What is meant by first aid? First aid means it is name itself indicates first aid means it is the first treatment given to the injured person before he is treated by the doctor. Okay? So, first aid is the immediate medical help given to the injured person before doctor comes or before he is taken to the hospital. Okay? First aid means it is the immediate medical help given to the injured person before the doctor treats him. Okay? So, I hope you have understood what is first aid. We all should have first aid box at our home and even in the school. Of course, in our school it is there. Many of our students have used it, right? So we all have to keep the first aid box. What is first aid box? What does it contain? First aid box means which is a box. Okay, which should contain a certain things. By that we can give the first aid to the injured person. First aid box means it should contain a certain things. From that first aid can be given. Okay, so all should have the first aid box at our home and in the school. What does a first aid box should contain? Yes, I will show few things. See, here is a first aid box. Here is a first aid box. You can also make like this first aid box and you can keep at your home. What does it contain? Yes, what should be there in the first aid box? Yes. What is this? Can you recognize what is this? Huh? What is this? This is a cotton. Okay? What is this? I hope you have told it is a cotton. Then what is this? What is this? It is a bandage. It is a bandage. Hope it is visible. It is a bandage. Okay? You have seen it. And what is this? Scissor. I hope you are all saying. Then what is this? It is a antiseptic cream. Okay? It is a antiseptic cream or lotion. Then a plaster means it is like band-aid. Okay? Plaster means it is like band-aid which is used to put for the wound. Yes. So this is also another type of bandage. Then these are all band-aids. Okay? Band-aids to put for wound. Okay? I hope you have recognized all these things. These are the things which must be there in the first aid box. Okay? These are the things our first aid box should contain. Then how the first aid can be given to the injured person? What can be done? How to give the first aid to the injured person? What we can do with all these things? Here are points or step by step. It is there. We will see it. So, for the if the person has got injured, if the person is injured, we should give the first aid. How to give the first aid? First, what we have to do? Wash the affected area with water and wipe off the blood with cotton. So, first, if someone has got an injured, if there is a wound, what we can do is first we have to wash the wound and all the affected area with the water, and we have to wipe the blood. There will be a blood, right? If there is a wound, we have to use the cotton to wipe the blood. Okay, by using the cotton, we have to wipe the blood. Wash the wound, clean it, and by using the cotton you wipe off the blood. Next, apply antiseptic cream on the injury. Next, after cleaning or washing, we have to apply the antiseptic cream or lotion or liquid also. Okay, why we have to apply this antiseptic cream or lotion? Because if we apply antiseptic cream or lotion which kills the germs which is there on the wound. So, antiseptic cream which prevents the wound from getting infected by killing the germs. Okay? So, there will be no infection if we apply the antiseptic cream. If there is a cut, if there is a wound, what happens soon? There will be an infection. So, to avoid the infection, antiseptic cream will be applied. Okay? Next, after applying antiseptic cream on the injury, what we have to do? Tie a bandage if there is too much bleeding. Sometimes when there is a big cut or big wound and all, there will be a bleeding. So if there is a bleeding, we have to tie the wound with the bandage. Okay, so bandage is used. Next, after that, what we have to do? You will do this first aid. These are all first aid. You have to clean the wound, wipe the blood with the cotton, apply the antiseptic cream. Then, if there is a bleeding, tie a bandage over the wound. Then what to do? If the injury is serious, take the person to the doctor immediately. You will do the first aid, right? After doing first aid also, you feel it is patient's condition or person's condition is serious, you have to take him to the doctor immediately. Okay? Yes. I hope you have understood how to do the first aid. Yes. This is the way of doing first aid. Then, it is important to do the first aid. Whether it is needed. Yes, it is needed. It is important to do the first aid because many a times first aid can save the person's life. His life only can be saved just because of one small first aid. Okay? Why? Because In case of a dangerous accidents and all, there will be too much of bleeding. If there is so much of blood goes out of our body, the person's condition will go still critical. So if the first aid is done, bleeding can be stopped. So then he can be treated by the doctor. So his life can be saved. And if the first aid is done, the injured person can feel just comfortable. So first aid, if the first aid is done, the injured person can feel comfortable. We can make the injured person comfort by giving the first aid. Yes. Just as I said now, even sometimes in the serious cases and all, if the first aid is, if the injury is big or more, if first aid is not done, his condition may go still serious. His condition may go still worst, or his condition may go still bad if the first aid is not done. Okay, so it is important to do the first aid. So, children, even if you find any accidents, as you are small, if you cannot help, just inform to elders, those who are there near to you. Okay, and all of you take care of yourselves. Follow the safety rules. Be aware of safety rules and be safe. So, thank you, students. Then, about the textbook, here, here is a few activities in page number 195 in the first page. So, some of the activities are given. So, if you think that activity is safe, tick in front of that activity. And if you feel or the activity which is unsafe, you put cross mark in the box. Okay? Tick for the safe activity, cross for the unsafe activity. And you can write, you can do the choose the correct answer, tick the correct answer which are there in your textbook, and even you can do the exercises. Okay, true or false, tick the correct answer, name the following and all. You can do it in textbook, and when I will send through WhatsApp, just you can check. If your answer is wrong, you can make it proper. If your answer is proper, it will be good. And I will send the question answer, that is classwork and all. I will send through WhatsApp. Yes, students, thank you.